Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Excel Power Query tutorial. So I've done a lot of videos on how to remove duplicates, but in today's video, I wanted to show you how to combine or merge duplicates so that you don't lose any critical information. So to show you what I mean by that, you can see here that we have a list of contacts, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply some conditional formatting to show you that indeed we do have some duplicates in our list here. So you can see in row 3 and row 13, we have Jane Doe, and it's the same Jane Doe, but you can see in column B that she actually has two different email addresses, Jane Doe at drexcel.net and Jane Doe 2 at drexcel.net. So of course, using standard Excel, we can go to our data tab, remove duplicates. We're going to remove duplicates based on name, but you can see here now we lost her second email address. So I'm going to show you instead how to combine or merge duplicates using Excel Power Query. As usual, the first step is to import our data into the Power Query editor. So I'm just going to go over to our data tab again, and I'm going to click from table or range to import our data into Power Query. We'll go ahead and give our table a name, contact list. So now that we've imported our data into the Power Query editor, we're ready to merge or combine our duplicates. So to do that, we're just going to go over to the Home tab again, and we're going to use the Group By feature here. We're going to do an advanced group by. So in this first section here where we have our groupings, we're going to have our name, we're going to have our phone number, and we're going to have our address. Down below here, this is where we can have our aggregations. So we know we want to combine email addresses. We'll call our column combine email addresses. And let's take a look at our operations here. We have sum, average, median, min, max, count rows, count distinct rows, and all rows. Not quite what we're looking for. So for now, let's just put sum, and we're going to take the sum of our email addresses. Go ahead and hit OK. And now you can see that duplicates have been removed. For example, we only have Jane Doe once now with her phone number, her address. However, we're getting an error in the combined email addresses column. Of course, we told Power Query to take the sum of the email addresses, but of course, you can't sum an email address. So what we actually have to do is go into our advanced editor, and we're going to tweak our code here so that instead of taking the sum of the email addresses, we'll combine them. So to do that, we'll just find where we're taking the sum of the email addresses, and we're going to replace list.sum with text.combine, and then we just have to add another argument to our function here. We'll add a semicolon, and that will be our separator or delimiter to separate the email addresses. Go ahead and click Done, and you can see here our formula is now working as expected. So for Jane Doe, we can see that in the combined email addresses column, we have Jane Doe at drexcel.net and Jane Doe 2 at drexcel.net. Now that we've removed duplicates and combined all the email addresses, we can go ahead and load our data by clicking Close and Load. And now we have a nice table of our contacts with duplicates removed and emails combined. The great thing about it is if ever you update your contact list here with additional information, all you have to do is go over to your query, right click, and hit refresh, and it will run that logic that we created in the background again so that you don't have to do this process every single time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. We recently hit over 260 subscribers, so thank you all so much for the support. As well, leave a comment below if you have any suggestions for my next video. Thanks for watching.